Welcome to my 2023 review, and we start off on January the 1st with Jupiter in a new sign. It's moved into Aries. This is your 4th house area. This is the area of the home and the past. So it's a great time to extend your home, move home, or make alterations around the home, maybe redecorate and bring a more spiritual feel into your home. Maybe introduce some crystals or some other things that will boost the energy. And it's also a good time to connect with family, connect with your past, and with Jupiter in this area, there's always going to be opportunities around the home. On the 9th of Jan we have the Black Moon moving into Leo and your 8th house. Now, as she journeys through the 8th house, she will recreate, she will send you on a journey through the underworld and recreate your very being. The 8th house is the house of life, death, rebirth, regeneration. It's the house of transformation, so there's a good chance that there's a large part of you is going to change during this transit over the next few months. And in Leo, there's a fear of change that comes about, so you've got to overcome this. You've got to allow change to happen, go with the flow. On Friday the 13th we see Mars going direct in Gemini, and this is your 6th house. So this is a great time to now make the changes to do with your health, your diet, your daily routines, and to make changes at work as well. Maybe change the way you work, or maybe it might be time you want to get an extra job to do some part-time work as well, just to boost your finances. But with Mars going direct, it's certainly going to give you more energy and more impetus to get on and make some changes. On the 23rd we have Uranus also going direct. This is in your 5th house. This is the house of creativity. So this is a good time now to get to grips and try some new things, exciting things that will give you a sense of fun and adventure. By February we have all the planets going direct. This is going to last till the middle of June, so it's a time to make the most of that forward energy and tap into and make those changes. 2023 is about changes, and you've got a lot of changes to make, Capricorns. Then in March and 7th we have a change of sign for Saturn, moves into Pisces, and this is your 3rd house. There may be, because this is in Pisces, there may be a tendency to procrastinate and to do anything else but to make those vital decisions and think about what you've got to do. But so you need to concentrate, you need to discipline yourself to communicate and to make changes and to think up new ideas. Then 24th of the month we have Pluto change sign. The Pluto's moving out of your sign. You might say, yes, at last, thank goodness for that. But the good news is it's going into the 2nd house. This is the house of finances. So there could be some transformations within your finances over the coming years that will benefit you greatly. 20th of April sees our first eclipse. This is followed very quickly by a lunar eclipse on the 5th of May. This pair of eclipses belong to the Saras 7 North series, and this series, or the family of eclipses, is renowned for passion. It's renowned for sexual passion and lust, and it's also renowned for its sensuality. So there could be exciting times with these eclipses. The first one on the 20th is in Aries, and this is your 4th house. So this as well will concentrate around the home. We already spoke about Jupiter in the 4th house. There'll be opportunities to do things around the home. Well, this eclipse will make that happen. In Aries as well, things move very quickly with this eclipse. Now the second one, on the 5th of May, is very, very different because it's in Scorpio and it's in your 11th house. In fact, we're going to have 4 different, very different eclipses during the year. Now, with the 11th house, it's about friends, it's about group involvement, and it's time you might feel emotionally connected to a group. You might feel emotionally connected with your friends, and it's also a good time to set new dreams and goals for the future in the 11th house. Now, with the passion involved as well, could be if you're not in a relationship, you strike up a very passionate encounter with a friend or a colleague at work. Jupiter changes sign and house again on the 17th of the 5th. He's going forward at a great pace, moves into Taurus, and this is your 5th house. Jupiter transit in the 5th house is all about enjoying yourself, socialising and being creative. It's also a great time to spend with children, and it's also good for involving others in your life. And it could also be a time for romance and a love affair to start. Now, a crucial date is the 2nd of June because Jupiter makes a conjunction with the Moon's North Node on this day, and around this time fate will take its place because the North Node is about destiny, Jupiter is about opportunities. So these two coming together, there could be something, an opportunity that is destined to happen, and this is going to happen in your 5th house. So it could be a new relationship, a romance, it could be children coming into your life, or it could be a real burst of creativity, or it could be some adventure that you're planning, an exciting adventure with others. Midsummer, we have planets starting to slowly turn retrograde again, and the energy will slow down and start to go inward. The first is Saturn on the 18th of June. This is in your 3rd house, so this will slow down your thinking, this will slow down your rapid ideas, and also it could make you a little bit on the low side, so just be wary of that. And then on the 28th of July, we have Venus going retrograde. Now, Venus retrograde doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it obviously affects finances and it affects our relationships. So it's a difficult time until early September. So it's not a time to make firm commitments within a new relationship. It's not a time to get married or to make any permanent decisions. And it's also not a time to take out loans or to have big expenses. On the 4th of October, the Black Moon Lilith moves into another sign. This time it's Virgo, and this will be your 9th house. Now, when the Black Moon travels through Virgo, it brings a lot of self-criticism. This can be centered around failures. You may dwell on your failures. You need to overcome this. You need to recreate a sense of self. And you may feel a bit disconnected from your higher self and a bit lost. So you need to examine failures, analyse them, and understand that you can walk away from them, that they are a learning experience and they shouldn't impact you permanently. And then through the 9th house, your spirituality is being recreated. This is a time when you can let go of old beliefs and examine the ones that are strong and then concentrate and focus on those. 2 more eclipses in October, another pair, and this pair belongs to the Saros 7 South series, and this eclipse family is renowned for bringing a lot of anger, a lot of resentment and anger can come out with this eclipse because it was born from a Pluto-Mars square, and this is very intense energy and it can explode at any time. Now, the eclipses happen. The first one is a lunar eclipse. This is in Taurus. This is your 5th house. This is the house of creativity. This is the house of socializing. So you need to beware of your anger and keep the lid on it when you're in social situations, also with children as well. Now, the good thing about this eclipse series is they can also remove large obstacles. They can move mountains, so to speak. Any blockages, anything that's holding you back can be removed by these eclipses. So that's good. Free up your creative side if you have any blockages there. Then the second one on the 28th is in Libra. This is your 10th house. This is the house of career and public standing. So again, be careful that you don't let anger come out into those areas, and be ready again to have obstacles moved out of your way so the path will be clear, and then you will move forward very, very fast. On the 5th of November, Saturn goes direct again, and this will bring you back into focus. And then other planets follow suit over the coming months, and by the new year, when we get back into Capricorn, you will be having energy moving forward, and you'll be able to really get on well in 2024. Thank you for tuning in. It's been great to have you, and hope you've enjoyed the review. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and good luck for the year ahead.